Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. You pitiful fools! How dare you watch a review of me? Prepare to die. Just kidding. You know I love you. Wink, wink. What's up, everyone? Here we are for another toy review. I'm glad you can join me here today. I thought I'd serenade you guys. Do something a little different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was horrible. I apologize, guys. If you guys tuned out, look, I killed Liu Kang. He passed out, man. I apologize. I really, really do. Okay, so today we have Shao Kahn, or Shao Kahn, Mortal Kombat, Mcfarlane. If you guys saw my last review, you saw Liu Kang right there. He was making an entrance by passing out. That was my last review of Liu Kang, so if you guys are not familiar with my channel, what I'm essentially going to do, guys, is I'm going to break this Shao Kahn out of the package and do comparisons with all the figures that you see here. Also, I'm going to break out another Shao Kahn figure, and do some comparisons. So, let's quit wasting your time. You guys don't want to hear my annoying voice, let alone my annoying singing voice. So, we're going to cut it open, and we're going to take Shao Kahn out of the package. This is a figure that I've been waiting for a very, very long time. There's the box in which he comes in. I'm just going to leave the stand in there because I don't really need it. Love the yellow box, black and yellow box. Very, very dope, man. There's Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn! Let's pop him out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yes. There's Shao Kahn's hammer. That's very dope, dude. Okay, let's take a look at Shao Kahn first, because that's what you guys are here for. And he looks really, really great, dude. Really, really nice, man. Very, very interesting, man. Very interesting, dude. It's kind of interesting with Shao Kahn's body. I've never really paid attention because if you look at his legs, you see the brown going up his leg. I don't know if that's part of his costume or that's just his... I'm pretty sure that's just his skin, because as you can see right here, you see the brown turning into his skin tone. It's kind of, it gets scaly and spiky right here. So yeah, it is a part of his skin tone. So he's got like different skin tones. Very interesting, guys. Never really paid much attention to Shao Kahn and how he looks. The helmet is done brilliantly. Brilliantly. These are hard plastic pieces. Be very careful with these pieces when taking this guy out the package and also displaying him as well. Put him up to where he cannot fall, because if he does, he goes heads first and this breaks off. I'm just kind of marveling at this figure, man. The golds, they did an amazing job with the gold, man. I've said it time and time again, Mcfarlane does some really clean paint apps. I can't really see any bleeding going on, other than maybe some silver right there. But that's about it, dude. There's the back of Shao Kahn. Very, very dope. The red right here. This is like a hard rubber plastic. Same thing with this right here. Hard rubber plastic. Hard rubber plastic. Hard rubber plastic. Hard rubber plastic. If you're wondering, yep, he's wearing underwear. Okay, let's check out his articulation. We'll start at the head, guys. Head movement is on a ball joint. It's kind of hindered by his design because of his helmet. but you can get him to rotate up and down. The mask, of course, doesn't come on. It's a part of the helmet, part of his head sculpt, and if you look closely, you can see his eyes. He has like these red, orange, well, actually more of like an orange reptilian eye. If you guys can see that. Very nice, man. The strap is done nicely. Let's see how well the armor goes up. Oh, apologize for that. Yeah, this arm is not going anywhere simply because of this armor right here. You can't get his arm to go up. This arm, that arm, no problem. But this arm, no. Let's see if you can twist it. No, it's on the butterfly joints, as most of these Mortal Kombat figs are. The arms are on butterfly joints. Let me see. Get some bend going on. So yeah, he's got some bend, very, very tight. But yeah, he does have a 90-degree bend right there. Waist swivel, barely. Torso break, barely, because it's just hindered by his design. He's got a fat gut, so he can't really bend down to tie his shoelaces. Being that we're talking about his feet, he kind of has like sandals. It's kind of weird how they did his feet, because he kind of has like sandals, but it's not really sandals. It's a part of his skin. Like the armor, like the brown armor that they use for his knees and his shin guards, is the same kind of brown for his skin tone. Or maybe his armor is his skin, or his skin is his armor. I don't know. But you look down at his feet, like, there's no color contrast. They're both one and the same. Like his sandal and feet are the same color. So, yeah, I don't know if I like that, man. I mean, it's not noticeable because he's so freaking big and gorgeous. That's what she said. Let's check out his leg movement. So his legs are, once again, it's going to be hindered by these pieces, hard plastic pieces right here. So you're not going to be able to get him to do any splits. Kicking forward, barely. It's, once again, hindered by the design, or just hindered by the overall design. Yeah, design. I was talking about, if you guys watch my Liu Kang review, he has this hard plastic diaper right here that hinders his articulation, guys. Mcfarlane, if you guys collect Batman, the Mcfarlane Batman figs, they usually put like rubberized like diapers on it. But these Mortal Kombat figs, they have the hard rubber, the hard plastic crotch, dude. So that really sucks, man, because it hinders his articulation big time. So you can't really get him to kick forward. Knee bend. You know, he does have the double jointed knee, so you can get him to go back, but you can't really get it to go forward. And another thing I brought up too, while I was reviewing Liu Kang, and also when I reviewed other figures as well, with the new Mcfarlane figs, like the Mortal Kombat figs and the DC figs, there's no thigh cut and there's no shin cut or boot cut at all. I've noticed on all the Mcfarlane figs. Usually usually when you get like a modern toy, usually you get that, but you get none of that. And I think that would have benefited Shao Kahn a lot, being that you can't really get his legs to go outward, or you can't really get his legs to move forward. So Shao Kahn is just kind of what Mcfarlane has always been. He's kind of an articulated statue, man. He's better than some of the older, McFarlane toys, which I'm known to review on my channel all the time. But he looks great. Aesthetically, he looks really, really great. So I don't want to complain too much. Let's take a look at his hammer. Hold on 1 minute. Let me stand this guy up properly. Bend his knees. Or bend his ankles. Let me stand Shao Kahn up. And then we'll do some comparisons in a moment. But here is this hammer. Very nicely done hammer. Great looking chrome silver on there. Of course, it has the Mortal Kombat logo or symbol. It has a spike right here at the top. It is kind of a bendable plastic, but I wouldn't go too crazy as far as trying to bend this plastic. But there is how it looks right there. little warped, a little bit. Let's see how it looks in his hands. And here's another problem too. He has some hard plastic hands, man. And this is going to be so hard to get in there. You might have to warm this up. You know, I think the DC figs, they have like rubberized hands to where you can put the weapons in there, but these are really, really hard plastic hands that are really hard to peg these weapons in. So I'm gonna have to go off camera and I'm gonna have to warm this up to where I can fit. Yeah, because I cannot, there's no way I can open his hand, dude. Especially with these long pointy nails, there's no way I can open this hand. So I'm gonna have to put it under hot water to get this hammer into his hand. Okay, so we are back. So yeah, I put some water onto his hands, hot water to loosen up his hands. And yeah, he can hold this axe great, but these hands are freaking, like, yeah, man. Warm these babies up, because there's no way you're going to be able to get this axe into his hand. Or not his axe, but the hammer, sledgehammer. But it looks great. So it has a wrist swivel right here. And it's to where you can get him to hold it with two hands. Get it to bend. And you can have him hold it like so. Like that. There we go. Looks a little, yeah. Yeah, you can get him to hold it. I just don't want him to bend it. Or just have him sit on his hand like that. Great looking figure, man. Just a great looking figure. Really nice looking, man. And I mentioned this about Liu Kang, is that I like the armor when it covers up this ugly ball joint wrist right here. And the same thing with this too. You can't really tell that he has the ball joint ankles because it's disguised very nicely, guys. Okay, so let's do some comparisons. Actually, let's measure him first and then we'll do some comparisons. So Shao Kahn, being that he's the bad guy, obviously he's bigger than the rest of the Mortal Kombat figs, but we're going to do some comparisons anyways. So Shao Kahn stands all the way up to his spiked helmet. He's at 9 inches tall. He's a big boy. So this is Jazzware's Shao Kahn. You see how far we've come, guys. How far have we come, right? I mean, this Shao Kahn is still awesome. He's still a rare figure to find. But yeah, the comparison, dude. Yeah, there really is no comparison. I mean, they did a great job, Jazzwares. It still holds up, in my opinion, till this day. We'll compare sledgehammers, being that we got sledgehammers here. Both of them have the Mortal Kombat logo right there on the sledgehammers. I do like the skull right there in his chest. I feel like that was a missed opportunity by Mcfarlane, man. Usually Mcfarlane loves putting skulls on his figures, and I think a skull would have benefited this figure. Right? I mean, even though he does have a skull mask, I feel like Mcfarlane could have put a skull logo right here across his the strap on his chest. All right, let's do some comparisons. So here is Shao Kahn with the variant Mortal Kombat Spawn. Here is the regular Spawn with the Mace version. They're both big guys, man. Spawn is a big guy. I think the cape makes him look big. Very dope. Here is Shao Kahn with the Iceman Sub-Zero. Raiden and Shao Kahn. Look at that. That's how they measure up, of course. Like I said, Shao Kahn is bigger. Shao Kahn with Katana. And then the last figure I reviewed, Liu Kang. Liu Kang wins. That's how they measure up right there. Liu Kang. Sub-Zero. Here's Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. Regular looking Sub-Zero. I remember when Sub-Zero and Scorpion first came out, everybody was, well, not everybody, but there were a lot of people hating on Mcfarlane And I think Mcfarlane has slowly won them over. If he hasn't won you over yet, I think it's only a matter of time. So here is Shao Kahn with Scorpion. You can see that he's rocking the similar gold. They go to the same jeweler. Baraka with Shao Kahn. You can see the spikes right there. They're both demons. Both got the spikes on the arms, on the bodies. Don't really know what Baraka is. Is Baraka a demon? He's just a monster. I don't know. Johnny Cage, speaking of monster. Johnny Cage. And then there's Shao Kahn. Okay, guys, let me give you my rating. What do I make of this Shao Kahn? I think he's beautiful, dude. But if you're looking for an articulated Shao Kahn, this guy is not really for you, man. Same thing that could be said for this Liu Kang, if you guys saw that review. These, with the exception of Shao Kahn and Liu Kang, the rest of these figures are really nicely articulated compared to these guys. I don't know where Mcfarlane went wrong, but I felt like he could have done so much more. And I just listen. I'm a person who could care less about articulation, but if you're gonna give us a figure with articulation, give us a figure with articulation. You know what I mean? So where we can actually move them. You know, make these breaks and these bends, make them make sense. You know what I mean? Instead of giving us these breaks right here, they don't make any damn sense whatsoever, man. You know? Overall, great detail. So, let me give you my rating. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, listen, I am a very generous rater. I'm going to give this, therefore, I'm going to give this guy a generous rating. It's just simply based on how he looks. Aesthetically, he looks great. He'll look great on your shelf if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. Mcfarlane did a great job as far as sculpt. He always does a great job with sculpt, so that's something Mcfarlane excels at. So just based on that alone, I'm going to give this guy an 8. And it's not really a solid 8. This guy probably would be further up if his articulation was a little bit better, man. But look. This is the movement that you get in your legs, man. You can't really get them to kick up. I mean, maybe if you force it a little bit, but yeah, that's about as far as you can kick up. And Shao Kahn is known for kicking people, man. And it just doesn't work, man. It's just by his design, specifically the legs, it just doesn't work, dude. Great figure, but if you're looking for an articulated Shao Kahn, then this guy is not for you. If you're looking for a beautiful Shao Kahn to put on your shelf with the rest of your Mortal Kombat figs, then this guy is perfect. So, there was my little rating, guys. Let me know what you make of Shao Kahn. Do you like him? Do you own him? Do you plan on picking him up? I definitely do recommend him as a Mortal Kombat fan. But, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. He's very nicely done. A few questionable paint apps. Articulation's not that great, but overall he's aesthetically pleasing to look at. He's really, really nicely done. Paint apps are done very nicely. Some of the best in the business, in my opinion. If there's one thing that Mcfarlane can guarantee is sculpt and paint apps. Articulation is another story. Okay, guys, let me know what you feel, how you feel about Shao Kahn. Are you going to pick him up? Is it a pickup or is it a pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I try to give an honest review. This is just my opinion, guys. If you get this guy in hand or if you already had this guy, let me know how you feel about Shao Kahn. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Just want to thank you guys for watching in. I'll catch you guys in the next review.